Namo Buddhassa, Vandami Bhante. Welcome everyone to our weekly learning session on learning and practice of Visuddhimagga. We are in Samadhi Khanda and learning Mettābhāvanākathā under the Brahma Vihara Nirdesa. Our teacher, Bhante Vimalavamsa, is originally from Sri Lanka, is a Pali scholar, Abhidhamma teacher, and teacher of Samatha and Vipassana. Bhante has his Pariyatti training under the guidance of Venerable Bhante Sudhirananda Mahathera in Sri Lanka and had his Samatha and Vipassana training under the guidance of Venerable Bhante Pauk Sayadoji in Myanmar. Bhante has been guiding us on Visuddhimagga for more than a year now, and we are going line by line, checking all the references in Desana Pali as we come across the Visuddhimagga. On behalf of all the participants, I request Bhante with my folded hands, Bhante, having compassion on us, give us this Dhammadesana.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. May Tripajam bless you all. You know, this is Visuddhimagga. Now we are in Brahma Vihara Nirdesa. That means divine abiding or sublime abiding meditation subjects. You have 4 sublime abiding: loving kindness, compassion, and sympathetic joy, and equanimity meditation. Now we are in loving kindness, metta meditation, loving kindness meditation subject. And last day we discussed about you want to choose 5 kind of persons, because to the beginner or the novice cannot pervade metta and attain jhana by taking big object. Big object mean like all beings and all beings who are subjected to go to the hell, like all deva, all brahma, all noble person, all non-noble person, like big object. Those are the big object. I mean, because to take the big object and approach the jhana or the produce jhana, it's very difficult to the. It's hard to the beginner. So, and the other thing, you must break down the barrier of each person. Each person mean, for example, you must break down the barrier of the hatred person, and like then hatred person and indifferent one, and the respected one, and the very dear one, and the again yourself. So if you did not do the, if you didn't break down this barrier, you can pervade metta jhana. So because of that reason, you can pervade metta jhana for the big object, like all beings I mentioned before. Therefore, the beginner must take himself as an eyewitness. Last day we discussed eyewitness. Why you take eyewitness? Because if you consider that you have no kind of bad condition in you, and you just want to pay to the other also, not the bad condition in them. So because of that reason, you need to keep eyewitness as you. And when you take the other people, other four people mean you can see it here, very dear one, and then the respectable one, and the indifferent one, and the hated one. So you must produce metta jhana for the all four people except you, because we discussed yesterday, last day. Um, if you produce, if you try to do, if you try to do metta to you, and even you practice this meditation for years, maybe 1,000 years, 100 years, you can't attain metta. Why? Because you attach to yourself deeply. You grab yourself. Because of that reason, you can't attain jhana for yourself. And you must take, but still you need to take yourself. Why? To break down the barrier and as a eyewitness. Now, keep in mind, up to that, we will start number 242 in Visuddhimagga, Dr. Shita. Okay, number 242. Yeah. So you can see Tasma Sakki Bhavattang Patamang Attanang Mittaya Paritva Tadanantaram Sukha Pavattanathang Yayang Pio Manapo Garubhavaniyo Acharyo va Acharya Matto va Upajayo va Upajaya Matto va Tassa Dana Piyavachanadi Piyamanapatta Karanani Sila Sutadini Garu Bhavaniyata Karanani cha Anusaritva Esa Sapuriso Sukhi Hotu Nidukku Adina Naina Mettābhāvanākathā. And now, according to the Tipitaka, this Mahatera, Venerable Buddha Kosa, he explained how now you, I told you that day, you must choose the respectable one firstly. And what kind of respectable one you should choose, here explain. So tasma sakki bhavattang patamang attanam metta paritva. So the meditator should pervade or spread up his metta or the loving kindness himself in order to make an eyewitness. Sakki bhavattang means eyewitness. Tadanantaram, next after that, Sukha Pavattanatang. Sukha Pavattanatang means actually you must do or practice this meditation easily. Because you should proceed this meditation easily. That is the Sukha Pavattanatang. So in order to proceed easily, Yayang Pio Manapo Garu Bhavaniyo Acharyova Acharya Mattova. You go to the final last sentence, the Mettābhāvanākathā. Then we just take the meaning. So Yayang Piyo Manapo Garu Bhavaniyo Acharyova Acharya Mattova Mettābhāvanākathā. Now the meditator can recollect the qualities of the teacher or Acharya Matta, equivalent to the teacher. Equivalent to the teacher, Upajayava, Upajaya Mattova. Or she should choose as a respectable one, as his preceptor, or his equivalent, Upajaya Mattava. Actually, why we choose the teacher or his equivalent? and the preceptor or his equivalent kind of person as a respectable one and to produce metta jhana, because they have some dana, piyavachana dini, piyamana patta karanani. That means they have some they have some qualities of offerings, dana, and kind words. Piyavachana mean kind words, and piyamana patta karanani, and then and inspire love and endearment. Piya Manapatta Karanani. Then again, Sila Sutadini. Sila means his virtue, and then Sutta means skills in Tipitaka. And Garu Bhavaniyatta Karanani. Garu Bhavaniyatta Karanani mean as inspire respect and reverence. Kind of thing you need to consider of your teacher or your preceptor or their equivalent. Then your jhana will be perfect and you can attain jhana easily, because if the teacher doesn't have any kind of kindness, yeah, at least, and then your mind reject it, like, so you take the teacher's good qualities, and then not only teacher, maybe any kind of respectable one, maybe you here explain according to the Dhamma only. But if you if you if you are very fond of your school teacher, maybe primary teachers, then take that, because we need to produce jhana. That's the main idea. So how you wanna produce jhana? You have blessing lines. Blessing lines. You want to take 4 kinds of blessing line here. Esa sappurisa sukhi hotu. How you gonna pay metta or provide metta to them, to him. Firstly, you need to take one person. May this good person be happy. Esa sappurisa sukhi hotu. And nidukko mean no any kind of mental pain. So therefore, may this good person be free from mental pain. And then may this good person adina nayana, that means so on, other two also. Adina nayana Mettābhāvanākathā. So other two mean may this good person be free from physical pain. May this good person be well and happy. Like you have 4 kinds of blessing lines. You should take blessing line, and you must practice metta meditation up to the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, to the to your respectable person. How to practice? If you have anapana kind of jhana, or if you have preceding concentration, any kind of preceding concentration, maybe buddhanusati upachara concentration, maybe anapanasati, any kind of jhana, or at least if you have anapana patibhaga nimitta concentration, that means upachara concentration, you can easily take this object. And any kind of jhana, if you have preceding concentration, developing any kind of jhana or upachara concentration, and attain to that. Come to the upachara concentration if you have, but if you have jhana concentration, that's good, more better than upachara concentration. And then you take that person, that respectable, your teacher or your equivalent of him, or your preceptor or his equivalent, or any kind of person that you pay respect, because he has some qualities. And then keep him maybe 6 meter away from you, 6 meter away from you, and usually you should take his smiling face position, where maybe you may be seen some smiling face of him. So therefore, you take posture, and then keep that posture in front of you, and you pay metta to yourself first. Before that, to yourself first. May I be free from anger, or may I be free from ill will. May I be free from mental pain. May I be free from physical pain. May I be well and happy. Then again to you maybe to get your mindfulness and the concentration good. Actually, to you, at least parikamma samadhi also doesn't produce, but kind of but pay metta towards you, maybe 2 to 3 times, 3 to 5 times, till your mindfulness become powerful towards you. And after having eyewitness as you, and then pay metta to the respectable one. How you wanna pay metta for the respectable one, and keep him in the him or her, right? Him or her. Again, I in the beginning, you actually you can remember that Buddha explained, don't take opposite sex people to the this meditation. Take the same sex people, because why some kind of lustful situation happen, and then your jhana doesn't develop in this situation. So female should take female respectable one, and the male should take male respectable one. And doing that, keep him or her in front of you, and then you pay metta for him or her. How? May this good person, because Sapuriso means good person. May this good person be free from anger, or may this good person be free from ill will, like any kind of weary. Uh, Weary mean awero. Awero mean no hatred, no anger, no ill will, no animosity, no any kind of resentment, no any kind of antipathetic situation in your mind, like that. So therefore, take him in front of you and pay metta in this way. May this good person be free from anger. May this good person be free from mental pain. May this good person be free from physical pain. May this good person be well and happy. And then again repeat, but keeping the object as him or her. Tightly keep, otherwise your mind goes out. And the people who do not have any kind of jhana or the upachara concentration at right now, then just take the one, the respectable one, and as I said, keep him 6 meters away from you, and pay metta to yourself and then to him in this way. Uh, Then again, may this good person be free from anger. May this good person be free from mental pain. May this good person be free from physical pain. May this good person be well and happy. Then again repeat and repeat till your mind become very, very mindful towards the object. Object mean now all 4 lines, right? All 4 lines. You are blessing to him with 4 lines, 4 good lines, blessing lines to the respectable one. And when your mindfulness is straightforward to only that person, and to all 4 kinds of blessing lines, and then if you think that, oh, my mindfulness is straightforward towards the object, then take one blessing line. One blessing line is, maybe you can take, may this good person be free from anger. May then continue that. Keep continuing reciting this thing. May this good person be free from anger. May this good person be free from anger. Sometimes again your object goes away from you. Then take it back. Right? May this good person be free from anger. Like if you keep continuing this blessing to that special one or the particular one, that means the respectable one, then you can your mind straightforward towards the that object only with the one blessing line. And you can see then your physical body become light mean no heaviness, light. And then your mind, you can understand that your mind is glad and your mind is happy, and there arises some kind of light in front of you. That light, this is the preliminary concentration. This is the preliminary concentration. And based on the preliminary concentration, because this concentration is a must, to develop initial concentration is a must. Otherwise, you can't go to the next step. So when you keep continuing this blessing line, reciting this blessing line, and keep the object perfectly in you, then this light become very powerful. The initial light become very powerful, uh, and brilliant and bright. Powerful light, brilliant and bright. Then you can understand that your hindrances going down or suppressing now hindrances. Kamachanda, or the sensual pleasure, ill will, and sloth and torpor, restlessness and remorse, and the doubt of Dhamma like thing. Those are now suppressing, and now you can see inside in front of you something is vibrating through the light. Something is vibrating through the light, and you must pay attention for in the middle of the center of the that light, in the middle of the light. And that then the good person or the respectable one also in the middle of because you are now you are what is your object? The respectable one is the object, one being is the object. So you take that being in the center of the light, and then um, you just pay again metta for him again and again. May this good person be free from anger. One, taking one only. May this good person be free from anger. Then this is the upachara concentration. Then the light become more powerful, and you can see the vibrating thing. If you focus your heart, uh, you can see jhana factors: vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagrata. Jhana factor. Because of this jhana factor, your five hindrances suppressing. Uh, so vitaka suppresses the thina mid, and vichara suppresses the vichikicha. I explained those things before, so I'm not gonna explain again. Then again, piti suppresses the temporary suppresses the vyapada or the ill will, and then sukha suppresses the restlessness and remorse, uddhacha kukucha, and vichikicha, the ekaggata suppresses the kamachanda or the sensual pleasure. So in this way, if you focus jhana, if you focus the heart, then you can see the jhana factor also with the mind. Mind, you can see the brilliant and bright mind through this light. It always arises and always passes away, and your object is in the center of the mind. That means in the vibrating part, that is the mind. You can focus in the core of that or the middle of that. That is your object is there. Uh, so therefore, you keep your now you just no need to contemplate again and again like may this good person be free from anger, because now you have powerful metta towards him and your mindfulness is steadfast towards the object, and therefore you just no need to pay again and again attention, but keep in mind, right? Keep in mind without any kind of recitation. And keep in mind, may this good person be free from anger, right? And then this is the upachara samadhi, or the access concentration to the first jhana, and then you just enter into the shortly you can enter into the first jhana. And when you enter into the first jhana, you can understand that your concentration goes up, and maybe 1,000 times before, right? 100 times before, 1,000 times before, 5,000 times before. Like you can understand, and you just go deep and deeper towards the jhana. So this is the first jhana. Then this is the first jhana, and then if you produce the first jhana, you must do the vasibhava, or the 5 mastery also through the first jhana. I'm not going to explain those things. Those all things I explained in the case of Pathavi Kasina. And then you should work on to the second jhana. Second jhana, and maybe you must stay for second jhana maybe 2 hours or more than 2 hours. And if you successfully attain to the jhana, then do the vasibhava also to the second jhana, and then you just enter into the third jhana. Maybe not within one sitting. You must endeavor again and again to the sitting after sitting. Oh, anyway, if you enter upon to the third jhana for a long time, maybe 2 hours or more than that, then you please do the vasibhava, because vasibhava is essential, and vasibhava is a must here. Any kind of jhana, if you do the vasibhava, only this jhana you can attain again and again. You can re-establish that jhana again and again, because this jhanas are the servant for us in near future. Why? You can attain, you can see the dukkha satcha phenomena and the samudaya satcha phenomena through this jhana light, and then you can do the mentality and materiality meditation. You can do even for element meditation. You can see your body parts, 32 parts of the body through this jhana light, and that is as a conventional truth only. And if you do the for element meditation under this with the help of this jhana, then you can see the four element as a ultimate sense. So again, you can do vipassana also through this jhana light, and you can attain abhinya through this, not this metta meditation, but abhinya means psychic power, mundane psychic power. You can produce by using the jhana light. So jhanas are or even you can stay bliss in the jhana, enter upon to the jhana and stay bliss in jhana. So many, or even if you are verge of death, then you attain to the jhana, and then if you do not attain to the maggaphala or with the arahant path knowledge, then you have a life again. So you can reborn in the Brahma plane, and then there you have teacher, good teacher, and then you take kamatana from him, and then you attain to the, if you do not attain to the Arihat Maggaphala in this life, then there you can attain Nibbana. Like these jhanas are our servants, right? Our servants to this path of purification. So keep it in mind. So therefore, jhana production is actually more better than the way we practice without jhana. Okay, now then you to this person, the respected one, the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana. If you finish kind of thing, then take many respectable one. So maybe you may have from the childhood up to now, you may have some kind of respectable one. Maybe take 10 to 5 to 10, or even more than that, if you wanna pay respect. No, sorry, if you wanna pay metta towards them, so take that person and then produce up to the third jhana. Hmm? And this is the way then attain to the jhana. This is the way. So please try your current meditation subject these days. And when you come to the metta meditation, because don't do the metta meditation at right now. Or if you have time, please do. That's not a problem. I mean, if you to the meditator in the domestic life, I know there are engagement. So there, if your time permits to uh, practice this metta meditation, please go there. But if you do not have time, so then practice your current meditation subject. And after finishing this current meditation subject, if you have some delight to practice this meditation, please take Kamatana from me again, and I will explain again. Explain again. Maybe little, little by little, I will give, or short by short, I will give some explanation. Uh, okay, then that is the way. That is the way how you attain jhana. Taking your respectable one. And Buddha told to you, don't take your very, very dear person at first. So pay metta and attain jhana to the respectable one first, and then take the other one. Other one is the very dear one there. Very dear one. So take very dear one like your mother, father, sister, brother, or any kind of son, daughter, any kind of one, even your friend, take, then pay metta towards him, as I said earlier. That means you have first you need to pay metta towards you as an eyewitness, and then choose the very dear one, very dear, lovely friend one. How you want to pay respect. May this my friend or my father, mother, take kind of term here. May this my father be free from anger. May this my father be free from mental pain. May this my father be free from physical pain. May this my father be well and happy, like four kinds of thing. Or you can apply the term mother, and then s- any kind of name you can apply here, and produce metta jhana, first, second, third. And maybe you can take many very dear ones, maybe 10, 20, or any kind of number you can take, and then please practice meditation up to the jhana. And then you need to again want to take majjhat. Majjhat mean indifferent one. You pay your attention as an indifferent one to kind of person, and then take that one, and pay metta in this way up to the third jhana. But you must again, I want to tell you this thing. uh, if you finish one blessing line and then take another blessing line, for example, I told you to produce one blessing line only, but take another blessing line, the second blessing line, and go to the third jhana. No need to do the vasibhava. And then take the third blessing line. May this good person be free from mental physical pain, like third one. And then up to third jhana you must produce the jhana. And then take the final one, the last one, the fourth line, that is, may this good person be well and happy. uh, that also you just do the uh, one first, second, third jhana, and no need to do the vasibhava. And all person mean up to the majjhat or the indifferent one, you need to do the all do the firstly you need to do the metta to attain jhana, and take the weary or the hated one ultimately, or at last you can take the hated one and pay metta in this way. Pay metta in this way. May this So may this person be free from anger. May this person be free from mental pain. May this person be free from physical pain. May this person be well and happy, like taking all four blessing line. You should take, should pervade metta towards him. And if you attain jhana, that's not a problem. But here, if you didn't attain jhana by taking that very puggala or the hated one, then Buddha told to you to go in how to cut off your resentment towards him. Everything explained by this venerable Buddha Gosam Hatera. Okay, now let's do the let's finish another kind of the next paragraph. Let's finish. So evarupecha puggale kamang apana sampajjati. That means if you take the respect person, and then evarupecha puggale kind of person, respect person, in kind of person, kamang apana sampajjati, samijjati. Sorry, kamang mean surely. The absorption succeed, or absorption is successful to kind of person you take as a respect one. Iminapana bhikkhuna tavatkeneva tutting anapajjitva sima sambedang kattu kamena tadanantarang atippiya sahayakato majjatato veri puggale metta bhave tabba. Now they say actually meditator succeed absorption, of course, towards such a person with the explained method. Iminapana bhikkhuna tavattakena tutting anapajjitva. That meditator, now the bhikkhu, or if this bhikkhu doesn't come content, tutting, content with just this much. That means if you pay attention to the respectable one first, and then if you attain to the third jhana, now you don't come content from him only, but instead you must proceed, because why? You need to break the barrier. Sima mean barrier, sambeda mean break. So you must do the sima sambeda, or the breaking barrier, because barrier mean, what is the barrier? Sometimes you pay metta towards the respectable one in different way. That means that is different, and your very dear one, that's different, and then to the indifferent one, or the equanimous one, that is in different way, and the very one different way. But you when you go towards the all beings like big object, before go to the all being like big object, you need to break the barrier of, between four kinds of people, five kinds of, including you. You must break the barrier. Maybe you pay more metta towards you, or more metta towards your very dear one, like, but that is the sima, or the barrier. But you must take this barrier. After breaking down the barrier, only you can go towards the appamana or appamana parana. Appamana parana mean that is the immeasurable spreading up, or pervade your metta immeasurably towards the maybe towards limitless. So if you do not practice this sima sambeda, or the breaking down of the barrier, you cannot go forward in this meditation subject, because this meditation subject I will explain to you this meditation subject. Using this meditation subject, you must attain jhana 528 kind of jhana. So if you practice in this way, only your metta become more strong and more powerful, and you produce jhana and you pay metta towards them with the jhana, and this is more powerful. And actually, you can pervade metta like by your sensation part or your feeling aggregate. You can pay metta towards the living beings in the outside. So keep it in mind, if you attain to the jhana, or if you, even if you do not have jhana, then if you pay metta towards them like 4 blessing line, then you may attain to the parikamma samadhi. But that is also, Buddha told you, that is also good to you, because then you don't have any kind of hatred mindset. Then you can do any kind of work without easily, right? Okay, now so because of that reason, this bhikkhu doesn't come content with just this much of practice, right? Tutting tavatакೇನ tutting anapajjitva sīma sambedang kattukamena tadanantaram appiya atippiya sahayake. Now, and willing to break down the barrier, he should next, after that, tadanantaram, develop loving kindness towards very dear loved person, sahayaka, sorry, friend. Sahayaka means friend. And atippiya sahayaka to majjate. And if you practice the loving kindness jhana to the atippiya sahayaka, or the very dear loved one, and then to the indifferent one, then equanimous one, take the equanimous one. And if you then Majjatato very puggale Mettābhāvanākathā. If you finish the Majjata person or the indifferent one, metta, and then take the hatred one and produce jhana, right? Mettābhāvanākathā means produce jhana, not like the without jhana people like just pervading metta. You must practice jhana. Bhaventeන ca ekekasmin kottase mudum kammaniyan cittang kattva tadanantare upasanharitabba. Actually, they say again, he should make his mind, that means the meditator should make his mind or her mind general, mudum kammaniyam, wieldy. He should make his mind with the metta jhana, right? Metta jhana, general and wieldy in each person. Tadanantare upasanharitabam. Upasanharitabam means spread up metta or pervade metta towards after finishing one person, then take another, and then take another, and then take another. If your mind become very general and very malleable and very VLD towards one person with the jhana, then step by step you go to take the another kind of person. That's the meaning. Yassate veri puggalava natti. The next paragraph. Yassa pana veri puggolova natti maha purisa kattava anattang karontoepi pare veri sanyava nupajjati. Okay. Tena majjatte me metachittang kammaniyan jatang idanitang verinhi upasanharamiti vyaparova na katabba. Now it says, Buddha told you that Yassapana Veri Puggalo Anatti. If the meditator does not have any an enemy, right? An enemy, Veri Puggalo Anatti, an enemy, if the meditator does not have any enemy, uh, oh va Mahapurisa Jatakatta Anattan Karantopi Pare various Sanyava Nupajati. And the meditator is a type of a great man. Great man mean actually this Mahapurisa Jatakata mean the Bodhisattva like people, right? Bodhisattva, Buddhahood. I mean, yeah, Bodhisattva, the one who practice for the Buddhahood. So, kind of person, uh, every life, every life know any very Puggala or the hated one. So for them, or uh, some person who doesn't have very Puggala, who if we cannot choose, if difficult to choose very Puggala, then it says Anattam Karantopi Pare Veri Sanyava Nu Pajjati. Actually, so if a meditator does not have an enemy or he is a type of great man to whom there does not arise any kind of perception of resentment, right? Perception of resentment, very sanya, even though when the other do- does him harm, does him harm. So they do not have any kind of very sanya perception of the resentment. So for them, Buddha taught to you in this way. Uh, so then he may think in this way. Majjatte me metachittang kammaniyan jatang idaninang verin hi upasangharamiti vyaparova na katabba. Na katabba means should not do. So what is the meaning? That means now he think in this way because he doesn't have any kind of very puggala, right? But no any kind of very puggala or the hated one. And he just think in this way. Now my loving kindness mindset has become wieldy and gentle towards a neutral person. I will apply it right now towards the hostile one or the very one or the temper one, anger one, or my enemy, right? My enemy, anger one or hostile one. I will pay. I will apply it right now towards the hostile one. We just take hostile one, and but uh, however, mindset of resentment remain in the meditator. Uh, he must do, right? He must do. But they to the meditator who does not have any enemy or the great one, right? A great person, type of great person who actually who doesn't have any kind of very pugal because of his parami or her parami. And to them, no need to do the jhana, no need to do the no need to practice jhana towards the very puggala or the hated one because they do not have. Now, because of that reason, it says in this way, Yassapana Atti, if some meditator is having a hated person, then Tang Sandaya Vuttang Majjatato Veri Pugali Mettābhāve Tabbati. Because after developing loving kindness towards the indifferent one, you should develop metta towards the hated one, like sentence before this Mahatera said. But because of that reason, he said, no to it is not applied to the Mahapurisa or the person who doesn't have any kind of hated person. Okay, now let's move to the 200 43. Sachepanassa verimhi chittang upasangarato tena kataparadhanu nusaranena patiga muppajjati athanena purimapugalesu yatta kaccati yatta kattachi punappunang mettang samapajjetva vuttahitva punappunang tangpuggalang mettayang tena patigang vinode tabba. Now it says Sachepana asa verimhi chittang upasangarato tena kataparadhanusaranena patigam uppajjati. Now actually uh, from here this Venerable Buddhaghosa, this is an ancient great meditation teacher, noble one. Now he's gonna explain how to cut off, sever, how to cut off the object of resentment in accordance with Tipitaka. Because why I tell him accordance with Tipitaka, he has taken many bunch of quoted from the Tipitaka, quoted sutta from the Tipitaka. So now he explained in this way, Sachepana very pugguluva natti. So if resentment mindset Sachepana very sorry. Sachepanasa verim hi chittang upasangarato tena kataparada anusaranena patigam uppajjati. If resentment mindset arises in the meditator, arises in the patigam uppajjati. Resentment mindset arises in the meditator. Verimhi chittang upasangarato, when he applies or spreads up loving kindness minds towards the hostile one, hated one, tena kataparada anusaranena. Now he there arises here resentment in him because of this reason. What tena kata aparada anusaranena. Now actually because he remembers wrong done by that person previously. Because of that reason, now there arises any kind of resentment in him. Then actually you should get rid of this resentment. So how to do? Everything he explained in this way. Athanena purima puggalesu yatta kaccati punappunang mettang samapajjitva vuttahitva. Mettang samapajjitva mean you need to enter upon to the jhana from to the respectable one or indifferent one or atipiya one or the very dear one, and enter into that jhana again and again many times, and then choose again very one or the hated one and try to attain jhana. And if you do not attain jhana, then again do some kind of round mean take the take the respectable one, and then take the very dear one, and then take the equanimous one, and pay metta towards them, and each taking separately, right? Not at trying simultaneously. You cannot take the object like that, and then pay metta towards one particular one separately, and attain jhana again and again till your mind become again and again attain to the jhana, right? And then again take that person. That person means the very puggala. And if you can attain jhana by taking very puggala or the hated one, then it's not a problem. But if you do not attain jhana, then that's the problem to you. And then how you wanna go forward? This Mahatma explained in this way. So patigang vinode tapa mean you should get rid of your resentment in this way. sache evampi vayamato na nibbati. Atha. Then by so what is his explanation? If you do not get rid of your resentment, then by entering upon again and again into the loving kindness jhana, that means, and re-establishing it for sometimes towards respected one, very dear one, and indifferent one, and the meditator should emerge each time and then should direct his loving kindness to hated one repeatedly, right? Repeatedly again and again to the hated one also. If the loving kindness jhana attainment does not have does not happen towards the hated one, yet then the resentment does not die out. Na nibbayati. The hatred does not die out. Then atha kakachupama va kakachupama ovada adinang anusarato patigasa pahanaya gatitabang punam. Now that means to the meditator who endeavors in this way, if resentment does not die out, then you should take this method. What method? This kakachupama vada, kakachupama ovada adinang anusarato. That means in order to actually patiga, that means kakachupama mean kakacha. What is the kakacha mean? The soul, S-O-W, soul. Upama mean kakacha upama. Kakacha upama mean that is the kakacha plus upama. Upama mean simile. So now patigasa pahanaya, in order to leave far behind the resentment, kakachupamavada adinang anusarato, he should strive repeatedly. Gatitabbang punapanam. We take gatitabbam patigasa pahanaya gatitabbam punapanam. In order to leave far behind the resentment, he should strive repeatedly. Kakachupama ovada adinang anusarato. Anusarato means following the similes of a soul and the like of such kind. You should strive repeatedly to cut off your anger or cut off your resentment, especially not anger, resentment. And tanchako imina akarena attanang ovadanteneva. Are kujjana purisa nanu buttang bhagavata ubato dandakena chepi bhikkave kakachena chora ocharaka anga mangani okanteyum tatrapiyo mano padevseya nameso tena sasana karoti. Majjhima Nikaya, the first book, Majjhima Nikaya, that is in the Kakachupama Sutta. Majjhima Nikaya, first book, you have first one is the Mula Pariyaya Vagga, then you have kind of five Vagga, right? Majjhima Nikaya, you have, firstly you have Mula Pariyaya Vagga, and then you have Sihanada Vagga, Opamma Vagga, and then Mahayamaka Vagga, Chula Yamaka Vagga, like 5 kinds of Vagga. Vagga means that is the section, right? Section. So in the Opamma Vagga, Opamma means Upama become Opammas. That means simile, the section of similes. And you have 10 kind of suttas there, right? Suttas. One is Kakachupama. We actually do not have time to go there, and so because this Kakachupama sutta is very long sutta. Kakacha upama, right? Kakacha upama means Kakachupama means Kakacha plus upama. Okay, and then Tanchako imina akarena attang overdanteneva. Are kujjana purisa nanu buttang bhagavata. Now are kujjana purisa Are mean like hey temper one. Are kujjan purisa mean he actually now the, this person, this meditator admonish to himself in this way. Hey, temper one or anger one, angry one, nanu buttang bhagavata, the blessed one, nanu buttang did not sorry, blessed one has not told like that. You need to remember the suttas. Tanchako iminakarin attanang overdanteneva. That means actually you should okay. You should admonish yourself in this way. How? Hey, temper one, has not the blessed one said in this way? Bhikkhu, ubato dandakena chepi bhikkave kakachena chora ocharaka anga mangani okanteyum. In bhikkave monk, che mean if, yeah, bhikkhu, even if, right? Even if, chepi mean even if, ubato dandakena kakachena. Ubato kakacha mean you know now the kakacha is the so. So now ubato dandakena mean with the handled saw, right? Two-handled, two-handled saw mean two wood-handled saw. You maybe in the ancient time we have two-handled saw. In each end you have one handle, so then two handle. So this ocharaka chora angamangani okanteyum. So this ocharaka chora mean very bad, like bandit, like robber, right? Bandit like robber, uh, brutally severed or cut off limbs from limbs cut off. At that time also, Okanteyu mean limbs, angang angani become limbs from limbs. This bandits, ocharaka chora mean bandits. They actually severed your limbs limbs from limbs they sever. Buddha told you, Tatrapi yo mano padoseya. On that account also, a meditator make his mind angry. Mano padoseya nameso tena sasana karo. He would not be the one who carried out my teaching. So Buddha told to this in Majjhima Nikaya Kakachupama Sutta in Majjhima Nikaya first book. And so that's why I told you how you wanna, if you do not attain jhana at first towards the hated one, then how you wanna progress or proceed in this meditation very easily by this method, right? So if your limbs from limbs, if your limbs, this bandits severed limbs from limbs. On that account also, if the meditator does not get angry, then he carried out the blessed one's sasana or the blessed one teaching. Otherwise, no. Buddha told in this way. So keep in mind that is very good. If you have any kind of hated mindset anytime, so take this example, take this sutta, right? Take this Kakachupama sutta from the Majjhima Nikaya and please read. And then Buddha has given many explanation there. So get kind of admonished. Tasseva, then let's go to the another. Tasseva tena papio yo kuddang patikujjati. Kuddha mappati kujjanto sangamang jeti dujjaya. Ubinnang mattang charati attano cha parassa cha parang sankupitang nyatva yo sato upasammati. This is in Samyutta Nikaya 101.88 mean Akkosa Sutta. Akkosa, right? Akkosa mean no any kind of animosity or any kind of hatred mindset. Akkosa. Actually, yeah, mm, like that. Okay, now let's go to the Tasseva Tena Papiyo Yo Kuddang Patikujjati. Kuddha mappati kujjanto sangamang jeti ducchayam. Patikujjati. Here, yo kuddang patikujjati. Yo mean one, somebody, one who is patikujjati, who is rage in return towards angry one, tasseva tena papiyo. Okay, in this way, let's do in this way. Okay, the one who is angry in return towards a tempered one, due to that he becomes a sinful angry one. That is the reason. Tasseva tena papyo. Yo kuddang patikujjati. That means one who is rage in or the anger in return towards the tempered one or his enemy. Due to that, he becomes a sinful, angry one. Papio. Papio means sinful, angry one. That means he is worse than the his enemy. That's the meaning. Kuddang appati kujjanto sangamang jeti dujjayang. Jeti mean win, right? Sangaman mean the battle. So dujjayang mean hard to win. So kuddang appati kujjanto. Appati kujjanto. Appati kujjanto mean the one who is not gonna do rage in return or revenge in return. He wins a battle that is hard to win. Okay, I will tell again. Tasseva tena papio yo kuddang pati kujjati kuddang appati kujjanto sangamang jeti dujjayam. The one who is angry in return towards a tempered one, due to that he become more sinful angry one. And the one who is not gonna do revenge in return, he wins a battle that is hard to win. Buddha told this in Akkosa Sutta. Ubinna mattang charati attanocha parasacha parang sankupitang nyatva yo sato upasammati cha. That is all are in Akkosa Sutta, right? Here, parang sankupitang nyatva. You go to the third line, right? The third line. Parang sankupitang nyatva. That means on knowing that the other become angry, parang sankutikang nyatva. Ubinnamatan charati. Yeah, if one goes on with benefits of both his own and the others too, ubinnang mean both. Attang mean the benefits or the advantages and the meanings. So ubinnam attang charati. Attanocha parasacha. Attano mean one's own and parasacha mean the other. So on knowing that the one become angry, if one goes on with the benefits of both his own and the others too, then yo sato upasammati. Yo sato upasammati. Sato mean, mindful. So that kind of mindful one. So that kind of mindful one, upasammati. Upasammati mean let his peace. Let us live with peace, like that, right? Let us live with peace. Upasammati. Okay, this is Akkosa Sutta. Akkosa Sutta, that is in the Samyutta Nikaya first book, Brahmana Sanyutta, in the Akkosa Sutta. Because there are many suttas mentioned this Mahatera. If we go to that kind of sutta as before, we cannot finish this, because this metta meditation also very big. Okay, and then again has been given another kind of sutta, that is the Anguttara Nikaya. This is actually Anguttara Nikaya. This is Kodana Sutta, right? Kodana Sutta. Kodana mean, Kodha mean the ill will, angry, and animosity, uh, like thing. Buddha told to this Kodana Sutta in this way. This is Anguttara Nikaya 7th book, 7th Nipata. It has Abhyakata Vagga. It has number 6, it has Abhyakata Vagga. It says there you have Kodana Sutta. Kodana, right? Kodhana. Kodana Sutta. Kodana Sutta Buddha told in this way to you. Sattime bhikkhave dhamma sapatta kanta sapatta karana kodanang agachanti itingva purisangva. So in this way you need to take bhikkhave. Bhikkhave mean bhikkhu or monk. Ime satti Dhamma sapatta karana sapatta kanta sapatta karana kodanang ittingva purisangva agachanti. Like that we need to take the sentence, full sentence. How want to bhikkhave sattime dhamma, satta ime dhamma, right? And bhikkhu, there are these 7 things. Dhamma mean here things, right? Dhamma, many explanation has been given in the dictionary. Dhamma, the Dhamma thing also Dhamma. This Tipitaka also Dhamma. Sometimes the nature of somebody is also Dhamma. Maybe you have many kind of explanation in the Tipitaka, this Dhamma, according to Dhamma. But here the things, right? Things, something. Sattime bhikkhave, ime satti, satta ime Dhamma. That means there are there are these 7 things. There are these 7 things. Are admitted by the enemies, or gratified by the enemies. Sapatta kanta ime satta dhamma, like, right? Sapatta kanta ime satta dhamma. Come upon to a angry man or woman. Kodanang iting mean angry woman. Kodanang purisa mean angry man, like. So then here I will tell again. Bhikkhu, there are these 7 things are admitted by the enemies. Come upon to an angry man and angry woman. Angry man and woman. So katame satta. What 7? Ida bhikkhave sapattas evang ichchati ato vatayang dubbannu assati Tankisa hetu na bhikkhave sapatto sapattassa vannavatāya nandati. Kodanayang bhikkhave purisa puggalo koda vibhuto koda pareto kinchapiso hoti sunnahato suvilitto Kapita kesamassu odata vatta vasano atakoso dubbannova hoti koda vibhuto. Ayam bhikkhave patamo dhammo sapattakanto sapattakarno kodanang agacchati ittingva purisangva. What is the meaning? Okay. Katame satta. What seven kind of dhamma here or the things? Ida bhikkhave. Here bhikkhu sapatto sapattassa evang ichchati. Ahovatayan dubbanno assati. Sapatto sapattassa. Sapatta mean enemy. The sapattassa mean other kind of his enemy. Enemy to his enemy, like that, right? So, so first one, here because an enemy wishes in this way for his enemy, right? An enemy wishes for in this way for his enemy. What in what way? Evang ichchati. Ichchati mean wishes or admits. Aho vatayan dubbanno hoti. Dubbanno assati. Ahovatayan Dubban, Aho mean let him be ugly, right? Dubbanno mean ugly. Suvanno mean beautiful. Dubbano mean ugly. So let him be ugly like wish, right? He wish let him be ugly. Let him be ugly like every time he aspirate, right? He aspirate bad thing. So tankisa hetu. Why? What is the reason? Na bhikkave sapatto sapattassa vannavataya nandati. This is the reason. An enemy does not happy in an enemy's beauty. That is the reason. Kodanayang bhikkave purisa puggalo koda vibhuto koda pareto kinchapi so hoti sunhato suvilitto kapita kesamatu odata vatta vasano athakoso dubbanno hoti koda vibhuto. Buddha said to that kind of person means an enemy wishes in this way for his enemy. Let him be ugly, like that. Now, why is that? An enemy does not happy in an enemy's beauty. Now, this angry person is a prey to anger. Koda vibhuta. Koda vibhuta means this angry person is a prey to anger. Prey to anger. And koda pareta, ruled by the anger. Or anger stricken. Anger stricken. Though he was well bathed, well centered, or well anointed, with head hair and beard trimmed, cut off, or shaved, and clothed, clothed in white, right? Clothes in white here. Uh, he 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 used clothes white cloths, right? That's the odata vattha vasano mean, that is the reason. Odata mean, white. Vattha mean the cloth. Vasano mean he used that white cloth. He used white cloths and head hair and the beard well shaved and suvilito centered, right? Sunhato mean well bathed. But other so dubbanno hoti koda vibhuto. But this person, the one who get angry and he wishes that the others to get ugly. So yet he is ugly. Yet he is ugly, being a prey to anger. Koda vibhuto, being prey to anger. So this is the first thing is admitted or gratified by enemy. And your enemy. If you think in this way, your enemy satisfied, gratified. Okay, let's go to the second one. And what the second thing? Ayam bhikkhave patamo sapattakarano. And then punachaparam bhikkhave sapato sapattasa. Sapato mean angry one. Sapattasa mean to his enemy. Enemy. Evam ichhati ahovatayam dukkham seyyoti. Seyyo means sleeping or lying down, right? So dukkham mean uh, suffering in the body. Dukkham means suffering in the body or pain in the body. Or we can say sleepy. Seyyo means sleep also. So dukkham seyyo means bad sleep. Okay, that means let him lie in pain. He just um, this wish, right? Let him lie in pain. Dukkang seyoti. Oh, may he sleep badly. Like that he wishes. So because an enemy doesn't like, an enemy sleep well. That's the reason. Uh, so here it says in Payyalang that it has been shortened here. Punichapara. Then again, na pachuratto asati. Pachuratta mean what? Fortune, right? Fortune. So let him not be. Let him have no fortune. Let him have no fortune, and kind of thing he just aspire. And then na bhogava asati. Bhoga mean the wealthy. So let him be not wealthy like me. Aspirations or determination he does. And na yasava asati. Na yasa mean famous. Let him not be famous. And na mittava asati. Let him know any kind of friends. And na kaya sabheda parang marana sugating sagang lokang uppajjayati. Then seventh one is let him not reappear in a happy destiny. In the heavenly world, sugating sagang in heavenly world, kayasa beheda mean breaking down of the body, paran marana after death. So he just determined in this way. Let him not reappear in a happy destiny in a heavenly world on the breakup of the body after death. Kind of thing he wishes. So why is that? Why is that? Na koda nabikave sapato sapatas sugati gamanin nandati. This is the reason. And an enemy doesn't like in an enemy is going to a happy destiny. Sugati gamanam means happy destiny. So that's the reason. Kodanayang bhikkave purisa puggalo kopda bibhuto koda pareto kayena ducharitan charati vachaya manasa ducharitan charati. So kayena vachaya manasa ducharitan charitva kayasa beheda parammarana apayang duggating binipatang nirayang uppajjati koda bibhutoti. And then the cha. So okay, then now Buddha told to the people in the particular discourse in Kodana Sutta, right? Now, now this angry person is prey to the anger, ruled by the anger. He misconduct himself in body, speech, and the mind. Misconducting himself thus in body, speech, and the mind, on breaking up of the body after death, he reappears in the state of loss. Apaya. Apayang upajjati. He reappeared he reappears in the state of loss and in an unhappy destiny. Apayan duggati. Duggati mean the good suggati mean well destiny. Here unhappy destiny. Vinipatam. Vinipatam means in a place of suffering, in a bad falling. Vinipatam. And Nirayam, in a hell, Upajati. That means he reappears or he reborn in such kind of place. That means those places are not good. Uh, because why? He is being a prey to the anger. Koda Vibhuto. He's being prey to the anger. And Buddha Sir told to the people in this way also, Sayatapi bhikkhave chavalatang ubato padittam majje guta gatang neva game kattatang parati na aranye kattatang parati tatupamahang bhikkhave imam puggalang vadami teacher. And then Buddha told to you, Bhikkhu, just as a Sayatapi, just as Bhikkhave, Bhikkhu, Sayatapi, just as Chavalatang, Ubato Paditang Chavalatang. Let's take the meaning like that. Ubato Paditang Chavalatang. Then Ubato mean, both end, right? Both end. Ubato Paditang, burnt. Paditta mean burnt, right? Burnt at the both end. Chavalatang. Ubuto paditang chavalatang. That means a log from a pyre. Pyre. What is the pyre mean? This chavalatang mean when the dead body wants to be fired or burned. What you want to do is you need to arrange in the ancient time, right? Now you have current, but in the ancient time they usually collect the wood and they make some dense from the wood. They make it dense, maybe taking one shape. They collect them and they make piece of dense wood, right? Piece of dense wood. Collecting piece of dense wood, they make what is called uh, pyre, right? So a log from a pyre, that is the chavalatang. So just as a log from a pyre burned at both ends, ubato paditang, and again Buddha told to you, majje gutagatam. Guta mean, guta mean the feces. So feces in the middle, majje mean feces in the middle of it. Neva game kattatang parati na aranye kattatang parati. That serves neither for timber in the village nor for timber in the forest, because both ends burnt both end, and then in the middle you have feces, so you can take it. Tatupamahang, tatha upama ahang, right? Aham bhikkhave, tatha upama become tatupama, ahang become tatupamahang. Three words combining, tatha upama ahang, right? So tatupamahang bhikkhave imam puggalang vadami. Bhikkhave monk, ahang tatha upamang imam puggalang vadami. Now the Buddha told to you that so is such a person, as I say, yeah, as I say, like kakachupam, right? No, not kakachupam. This is the explanation here. That means the wood or the log from a fire burned at a both end, and feces in the middle, kind of useless wood like this person. If you do kind of such kind of seven thing mean what kind of seven thing you may wish you may wish in this way. Seven thing you should not, right? These are the things you should not, like let him be ugly, let him lie in pain, let him have no fortune, let him be not wealthy, let him not be famous, let him have no friends, let him not reappear in a happy destiny after death, like thing you never um, take into account into your mind, because those are very dangerous. So Buddha then told you as a kind of good, uh, both end are burned, and that is also taken by a fire, and in the middle you have feces in the middle. Okay, so then again, so dani twang evam kujjanto nacheva bhagavato sasana karo bhavisasi patikujjanto cha kuddana puriso pi kujjana purisato pi papyo hutta na dujjayang sangamang jesasi sapatta karane cha dhamme attanava attano karisasi chavala tupamo cha bhavisati iti. Now Buddha told, now if you are angry and you will be one who does not carry out my teaching based on teaching, and by revenging to an enemy, you will be worse than that enemy, right? You will be worse than that enemy, and not with the not win the battle that is hard to win. That is that it says in this way. He doesn't win the battle that is hard to win. Dujjayang Sangamang Jessati. Dujjayang mean hard to win. Sangamang mean the battle. Jessasi mean the win. Right? So then you can't win the battle that is hard to win if you do like that. Because you will be worse than that person. That is the meaning. And then again, Buddha told you, Sapatta karane cha dhamme attanava attano karisasi. You will yourself do, you will yourself do to yourself the things that help enemy. Sapatta karana dhamma mean that help an enemy, right? And you will be Chavalatu upamocha bhavisasi. Bhavisasi mean you will be, right? Karisati mean you will do. So you will be like chavalat upamo. Chavalat mean the log from a fire. So you will become a log from a fire. Or you will be like a fire log. So Buddha told to you. So therefore, in this way, told to you, because keep in mind all thing when any kind of the angry person or enemy uh, met you, and this is the way how you wanna get rid of your resentment towards the very puggala or the angry one. And but it has not still not completed. But let's say, like, if you do like that, if you have enemy, and then if you do like that, even the resentment will remain again. And then another method we have, next day we will do those things. That means number 244 onwards, we have many description, uh, taking many suttas out of the Tipitaka. So let's do in another day kind of thing. Okay, Dr. Shita.
Sadhu, 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 Bhante. What a wonderful simile, Bhante, and it's like an eye opener. for us.
Yeah. Any question do you have?
Please raise your hand for any questions.
Maybe you don't have.
Bhante, I have a query. Like when you said, like whenever we are taking like a Sappurisa, and we are keeping that smiling face of that person, the respected person, at 6 meter, Bhante, or 6 feet?
Yeah, 6 meter. What I told, 6 meter?
6 meter.
6 feet, 6 feet. Yeah, okay, thank you. 6 feet.
Okay.
That's a mistake. Very sorry from them.
It's just like
Please
that.
pardon
And
me from them. Huh? Okay.
so we have to imagine that person is sitting at 6 feet.
Yeah,
So
6 feet, 6 meter. That is a mistake, right?
yes,
Mm.
we just have to
Yeah.
imagine that
Good.
person is sitting there, right? At
Yeah,
or
sitting or standing up or whatever the position. Hmm? Maybe sitting position, maybe standing was any kind of position. Okay, 6 feet. Okay, thank you so much because not it is not the 6 meter, 6 feet.
yes, Bhante. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Any questions for Bhante? I don't see any raised hands, Bhante. And
Okay,
nothing in
then
chat box.
do the rest because this is the actually this huge explanation we have. Day by day we can finish, but anyhow, you actually to give this Dhammadesana perfectly, our Mr. Pankaj and Dr. Sheetal in USA, they helped us with the sharing, with the Zoom and sharing the screen and everything, and then making slides and everything to you to understand very clearly. And they accumulated kusala. And thank you for having me because of that reason, I also gave this Dhammadesana according to the Tipitaka and I accumulated, and the listeners also having having listened good Dhammadesana from the Buddha. So you accumulated and you take the knowledge how to attain metta jhana up to the third, and every merits we accumulated. Now we share to the others in this way. Idammi punyang asavakhaya vahang hotu. Idammi punyang nibbana sapachayo hotu. Mama punyang bahagang sabbe sattanang bahajeni. Te sabbe me samang punyang bahagang gabantu. Buddha Sasanam Chiran Tithatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiran Tithatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiran Tithatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, Bhante. Much gratitude, Bhante. Much
Okay,
merits
so
to you, Bhante. Khamatame, Bhante. Khamatame, Bhante.
come on.
Bhante, do I have your permission to end the session here?
Of course.